You've thought about this. Maybe at 2 a.m., maybe after a documentary, maybe just staring at the ceiling wondering what would actually happen if you got too close. And here's the thing, the answer isn't what most people expect. It's stranger, darker, and honestly more fascinating than any sci-fi movie has ever dared to show you. Let's go in. First, forget the Hollywood version. No dramatic, crushing sound, no swirling vortex you can see from a spaceship window. A black hole isn't a hole in the way we think of holes. It's a region of space where gravity has become so extreme that not even light can escape. And that detail, that light can't get out, is where everything gets weird. Now imagine you're an astronaut. Against all advice, against all common sense, you're falling toward a black hole. Not a small one, a supermassive one, the kind that sits at the center of galaxies and has the mass of billions of suns. This matters because size changes everything here. As you approach, something called the event horizon comes into view. This is the point of no return. Cross it, and you're not coming back. But here's the first surprise. You wouldn't feel it. No wall, no alarm, no physical sensation that says you just crossed the most significant boundary in the universe. The event horizon isn't a surface, it's just a location in space. You'd pass through it, and for a moment, everything would seem fine. That's the thing about black holes. They don't announce themselves the way the movies suggest. But things do start to change. As you fall deeper, the gravity pulling at your feet becomes stronger than the gravity pulling at your head. This difference, this stretching force, has an actual name: tidal forces. And if you kept falling long enough, those tidal forces would pull you apart feet first, like cosmic taffy. Physicists call this spaghettification. That's the real word. Scientists named it that, because even physicists have a sense of humor when they're describing something horrifying. Now, here's where it gets genuinely mind-bending. Back on the spaceship, your crewmate is watching you fall. From their perspective, something very different is happening. Because you're falling into an extreme gravitational field, time itself is slowing down for you relative to them. This is called gravitational time dilation. And it's not science fiction, it's a direct consequence of Einstein's general relativity, confirmed by experiments here on Earth. GPS satellites have to correct for it constantly. So, your crewmate watches you approach the event horizon, and you get slower and slower and slower. Your image redshifts, the light stretching out, dimming, fading. To them, you never actually cross the event horizon. You appear frozen there, gradually fading into the dark, like a photograph left in the sun. You experience crossing it instantly. They never see you cross it at all. Two completely valid perspectives, two completely different realities, both true at the same time. This is where physics stops feeling like science and starts feeling like philosophy. Now, what happens after you cross the event horizon? This is the part no one can fully answer. Our equations break down at the singularity, the point at the center where density becomes infinite, and the laws of physics as we understand them simply stop working. It's not that we don't know what happens there, it's that our mathematics literally can't describe it. The equations output infinity, which is the universe's way of saying, you've hit the edge of what we understand. There's also a newer wrinkle, something called the firewall paradox. Some physicists argue that instead of a peaceful crossing, the event horizon might be a wall of high-energy radiation that vaporizes anything that touches it. Others say that can't be right, because it violates quantum mechanics in unacceptable ways. The debate is unsettled, loudly unsettled. Some of the smartest people alive are still arguing about it. Which means falling into a black hole isn't just physically extreme, it's an open question sitting at the intersection of the two greatest theories in physics, general relativity and quantum mechanics, theories that have each been proven right countless times, and that flatly disagree with each other when pushed to their limits. The black hole is where the universe's rulebook tears itself in half, and so you fall. Stretched, slowed, observed, theorized about, a test case for physics that no one can run, an answer that the universe is keeping to itself behind an event horizon in the dark where not even light gets out. Which raises the next question, naturally. If information can't escape a black hole, then what happens to it? Does it disappear forever? Because if it does, that breaks everything we think we know about how reality works. But that's a different rabbit hole entirely.